This is like watching an amazing 3D movie in VR. That's exactly what this is like. Okay, yeah, I can do this still. X. Incredible, okay. Oh, yeah. X. Yeah, we got it, we got it, we got it. Flipping hell!
Go, go!
Yeah, yeah. It's just like watching an amazing 3D movie in VR, but you have control over it.
Beardo, Benjo.
Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to this early sneak peek preview of a brand new VR mod for Marvel's Spider-Man. The incredible Insomniac developed Spider-Man game is getting a PC VR mod courtesy of Luke Ross. Now Luke Ross is the creator of the Elden Ring VR mod, the Dark Souls one, the Cyberpunk one, Final Fantasy VII Remake. He is dedicated to making as many of these AAA flat screen products available to be played in VR for VR enthusiasts, and Marvel's Spider-Man is his next target. Now this is a very early build of the mod. Now he's been kind enough to kind of give this to me today to showcase some gameplay, but just bear in mind it is very early, it's not quite ready for public consumption yet, but that doesn't mean it isn't absolutely amazing, and trust me, it is absolutely amazing. Sitting up here and seeing the whole city, the whole map rendered in 3D, and getting a sense of height and very much vertigo right now is absolutely wild. It's incredible. Now, today, because we don't have some features that I would love to cover just yet in this mod, like there isn't a first-person mode just yet. I hope there is at some point, and I do think Luke wants to implement one. But right now there is no first-person mode, it's just third. So for today's video, it'll probably be a little bit shorter than normal. I'm going to swing around, I'm going to do a mission, do a bit of combat, and just talk a little bit about how it's performing and what my settings are. But bear in mind, I'm not Digital Foundry, I'm just that weird kind of VR game guy who plays games and makes silly jokes, so I'm not the best person for kind of technical specs, but I will talk about my gut feelings on it, and I'll show you my settings as well. Right, let's get into this. Spider-Man in VR. Let's jump off this very tall building. Is this, I don't know, New York? Is this the Empire State Building? Looks like it probably is. It's quite high. Yeah, it must be. Nope, that's that one there, isn't it? Or is that the Chrysler Building? I don't know. Let's jump. Whoa, off he goes. Now, as I say, you do get... Oh, it's amazing. You do get a sense of height, because everything is in... everything is rendered in 3D here. So... Oh, it's gorgeous. Sorry, I'm a little bit speechless at the moment. I haven't played much of this before now. Everything is rendered in 3D, so everything has a sense of scale, a sense of depth. Oh! And what's really surprised me is how well this is running. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Luke's mods, he just recently released kind of an update to his Final Fantasy mod that it's called AER, basically 2.0, and it allows people to achieve a much higher frame rate, a much smoother experience when playing. Now, that new implementation is also available here in Spider-Man. However, in this very early version, I'm finding worse performance when using AER 2.0. So I'm just using the Legacy Alternate Eye Rendering, the Legacy AER, and this feels smooth as butter. Now I've turned off a few things that were kind of making it feel a bit choppy, like screen shake. Screen shake's gone, and now I've just got this kind of silky smooth, swinging experience through a gorgeous, beautifully rendered 3D version of New York. And yeah, like it's pretty wild. Now I do think Spider-Man's movements and things are still tied to kind of the camera direction, which is also your head. So if I look that way, yeah, he turns the corner. So I'm not completely decoupled from Spidey, so I can't really look one way while he turns the other, but it's not really that kind of game. Okay, where's that? Where's that kicking off? Oh, it's kicking off down there, right? Let's see if we can take some people out. Now the combat is pretty wild as well. Because the combat in this game is so fast and intense. Oh, come on, mate. What are you playing at? Swing him away. Dodge. Yeah, staying on top of the combat could take a little bit of getting used to. Kill him, kill him. Not kill him, I don't think Spider-Man kills people, but you know what I mean. Whoa! Now, if you're familiar with the game, like, it's got a very similar combat style to the Batman Arkham games. So lots of mixing and matching kind of your dodge, your heavy attacks, your swinging. And then you've got gadgets and abilities as well. Oh, man. Swing him away. Dodge. But it becomes second nature once you've played quite... Oh, this looks phenomenal. Now, I know a lot of... well, me, really. I know a lot of VR players, including me, really do want a first-person mode for this. I don't know how well it will work.
I think that's it.
Did I just throw that bin at that cop?
Like men possessed. Something's going down at the Fisk construction site.
I know, we're going to go there in a minute,
check it
Spidey. Shut up. I don't know how well a first-person mode would work in this game, but that doesn't mean I don't want one desperately. Like, can you imagine swinging in first person through these streets? If it can be stabilized to the point where it isn't completely vomit-inducing, it could be one of the most spectacular VR mod features ever, you know? Now, because this mod is built with the same framework as all of Luke's mods, it has all the same nice little features. So if you become kind of uncentered, you just shake your head and it will recenter you. So there we go, Spidey's back in the middle of my view. Now, while you're playing, you can also bring up a mod overlay. So you can pause the game, press start and select, and you get this nice little mod overlay. Now in here, you've got things like changing the pixel density. Now right now, I have mine set to 3088 by 3088. Now on this little target pixels per degree scale, that's actually 21, I think. The higher you push that, the crisper the game looks, but you will be starting to kind of lose some performance. For me personally, on my system, that on about 25, which I think pushes the VR resolution to something like 4,000 odd, looks stunning, but I can't get a smooth capture. So if I'm recording at the same time, that's not really ideal. Because I'm recording this, I wanted to make sure that it was nice and smooth for the capture and for me playing. So yeah, this is set to 3088 by 3088 resolution, and it is smooth as butter, but I do have a 4090 and an i9 12900K processor, so I've got the system to run this kind of VR mod, which for a lot of people is probably quite intense. Now, graphics wise, I've got everything set to the highest graphics presets, but I do have DLSS on and it's set to balanced, so just to help me kind of achieve a solid 90 frames per second in VR, I put that DLSS on just to kind of really help me smooth it all out. But it does feel like it's done the trick. It just feels rock solid, which is amazing. But as I say, when I play with Luke's new AER, which is alternative eye rendering or alternate eye rendering, his 2.0 system, which should be better, I'm kind of getting half the frames. I'm getting like 45, and it isn't feeling as nice. And I get a bit of ghosting and there's some artifacts. But on the legacy AER, no artifacts, barely any ghosting, solid 90 FPS. Right, let's go do a mission, shall we? Let's go and do this Fisk construction site mission. Now, I was going to start a new game for this video and just film that first mission, because it's a great mission to showcase kind of all the systems. But then I thought, no, let's do two birds with one stone, because I'm currently playing through this game. So let's make some progress as well as filming a video. So yeah, pretty cool. So this is actually the mission I'm on right now. Oh, all the cutscenes again, all in 3D. And you might see some weird stuff, like you might go through walls, or you might see kind of NPCs not behaving, or Spider-Man floating in the air.
Consolidated shipping.
But it all looks amazing in 3D. Right, off we go.
What do you see?
Find the rest.
Oh, I remember this mission.
Looks like the demons are moving in on Fisk's territory.
You got
Oh.
this?
I got this.
Okay. He says I've got this, but I don't know that I've actually got this. I can't really remember how to do the stealth stuff very well. Right, get my impact web, and I'll just web him to the floor. Bosh! There we go, he's done. Easy peasy. Right, how many others we got? So it's very similar to Arkham Asylum. I think the game, well, the developers took a huge amount of cues from the Arkham games. There we go, there we go. Quick, get away, get away, get away. Get away, get away, get away. There we go. Oh, bugger. I didn't mean to go through there. Ah, I bet that hurt.
Fisk's territory is ours now.
Not today.
Now you'll notice I am playing in the best Spidey suit available. We've got that classic Tobey Maguire swag. Whoa, whoa, no guns please, sir, no guns please. Give me that, thank you. Up in the air we go, and we kick you until you're dead. And you can die as well. Oh no, don't punch nothing, Spidey, that's not really helpful. Yeah, delicious, right. Okay, done. Let's save the man. I love that suit so much. Unknown, answer it.
Hey, Willie.
You.
Big Willie.
Nice jumps.
Not Will Smith, the other Big Willie.
Stay out of my business.
This is working so well. Ah, is this the mission where you on the... Okay, this might be a bit too intense. And it's quick time events. I don't know if they're going to work.
Saving bad guys from other bad guys.
Okay.
That's how I thought today would go.
Right, we got baddies to save. Oh, this looks phenomenal. Come on now. Oh, come on. Okay, so we've got to save all of Fisk's baddies. Ah, Jesus! Kill him. He tried to hit me with a pickaxe. Not a Fortnite one. Ah! Kick him off the building. There he goes.
Hey,
Oh, hello,
guy.
big boy. How's it going? I'm going to dodge. I'm going to dodge now. And I'm just going to hit you with all these. There we go. How'd you like that? Get beaten up. Die! Hit him with that. Hit him with a barrel. They love getting hit with barrels. Smack. And that one. Smack. Oh, and that one. Get it back. There we go. Whoa! Yeah, the camera jerks you around a little bit. Like, when you're in combat, you don't have complete control, I would say, over all of your movements. So sometimes it does take that control away from you, and that can be a little bit... nauseating is probably the wrong word, but yeah, it can be a little bit odd to have the camera kind of completely take control away from you. But I think that's just a side effect of the way the game's put together. Flipping heck! Oh, this is definitely one of the more intense mods I've ever played. Christ! Ooh. Kicking people off the building is my favourite thing to do. Is he gone? Oh yeah, he's well dead. Alright. Okay, he didn't fall off the building, so he survives today. He might die though. Oh! Yeah, he's dead. He's very, very dead. Oh, dodge! Yeah, for a lot of people, this is probably going to be one step too far. But for those people who are like really VR-centric and who want everything to be as intense as possible, I'm sure they'll have a great time. It's like, I can handle this, but it's jerking you around all over the place. One more, one more, one more. In we go.
Sleep it off.
Wow. When it works, flipping hell it works. Oh, hell yeah. I know that sentence didn't really mean anything, but I know what I was trying to say. Alright, come here you. Kick him. End him. And just finish this guy. Just web him. There we go. Job done. Right, that's all the men saved. Good job, Toby. I really don't know if this bit is going to work in VR. I think this bit's primarily QuickTime events. How do they work in VR? Am I even going to be able to see the button prompts? Oh, I don't know. Don't rocket launcher me. Oh! Oh, flaming heck.
No, 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 no!
Oh my god. That's going to hit you, Spidey. Where am I? Oh, there I am. This is like watching an amazing 3D movie in VR. That's exactly what this is like. Okay, yeah, I can do this still. X. Incredible, okay. Oh, yeah. X. Yeah, we got it, we got it, we got it. Flipping hell!
Go!
Yeah, yeah. It's just like watching an amazing 3D movie in VR, but you have control over it. Go this way! Ah, sorry, pigeons. Oh, now I do hope the capture for this is maintaining and it isn't too, like, shaky. One thing you do get with VR mods sometimes is you get some kind of micro shake. Now that won't be visible to you inside the headset, it's more me and all the small movements my head makes being picked up on a flat screen capture. Oh, bloody hell, rockets, that's not good. But yeah, hopefully it looks good. I wanted to use Oculus Mirror today to kind of stabilise the capture, but again, that put a little bit of performance cost.
I know.
Oh. Oh my god, I'm trying!
Call you when it's done.
Yeah, put a little bit of performance cost on the whole thing, so I decided to capture using the Luke Ross OBS built-in tools. Ah, you piss! They are a little bit shakier, but yeah, not as performance intensive. Right, how do I bloody catch up to this thing? Right, dodge that. There we go, there we go, there we go. What the flip? That looked amazing! This is a great mission to pick to showcase this. This is crazy. Okay. Alright, I'm on the big thing. Why is it carrying that? Oh, it's unintentional. It's oh my god! Oh! What the hell? Okay, I'm in this building now, and he's still shooting bloody rockets at me. Right, just parkour over all this stuff, I think. Just parkour all over the bloody place. That's it. Don't worry about the rockets. Just jump. That'll do. Yeah. Bugger it. Go, go, go!
Hi, is this the flight to Newark?
What the hell? I love this. Oh yeah, I remember now. You've got to like get to different bits and you've got to disable certain things. There we go. There we go. Right, he's stuck on there. Disable the engine, disable the engine. Ah, that one's done. Okay. Underneath, 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 underneath.
This is your master plan? Replace Fisk?
Right, stick his hand on. Look at it! Flying around the city! Mental!
Need a plan.
Okay, I might be stuffed here. Now, it seems to me that I can interact with all the quick time events, but I couldn't seem to get this one to work. Oh, no, you do it with your head. Do it with your head, do it with your head, do it with your head. Ah! Okay, I've killed the civilians again. And then with this bit, I need to move my actual head rather than the left stick. Move my... That's actually kind of cool. There we go. We've got it. We got it. We saved the people. No more death for the people. Oh, my lord. What the flipping heck? He is right in that helicopter. Now what?
Screw this up.
Now what? Oh, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Oh, that's it, that's it. Mate, I'm the greatest hero that's ever lived. Greatest hero that's ever lived. Oh my god. I'm inside the mask. What the flippin'... Oh, that is so cool.
Masks are so awesome. Where do you get them? Cool, thanks.
Mate, some of these cutscenes look amazing in VR. Holy hell.
Hey, Yuri. I caught the bad guys, but...
But what?
You might want to bring a ladder.
Yeah, you're gonna need a ladder. That's a mess up there. Ooh, Burger Blitz. I want a burger now. I want a Big Mac. Okay, that was pretty insane. That whole mission was just a little bit mind-blowing. There were some real high points and a couple of little low points. I think it's worth pointing out that the camera taking control in certain scenarios is a little bit jarring. I don't think there's going to be much that Luke can do to combat that. But at certain points during that construction site mission, whether I was walking through a certain room or activating a particular combat move or finisher, the camera kind of completely regains control and pulls you around and jerks you around, and that can be a little bit jarring. That's a bit much. But as I say, I don't think there's much that can be done to combat that. I would probably advise playing the game with no HUD if you can. because then it's super, super immersive. You can make changes to make the HUD only appear at certain moments. Like right now, there's like no HUD, and it just looks phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. This is when it's at its best. Just swinging through the city. No HUD. The pigeons hitting you in the face. The traffic all down below. There we go. Now, some of the cutscenes looked like they were built for VR, frankly, where I was kind of looking out through the mask and seeing Spidey kind of peering in. That looked insane, and the 3D in performance is pretty solid, you know, considering this is still an early version of the mod. Oh, slow-mo. Let's breathe it in. Whoa! Oh, that was cool. Yeah, so like bearing in mind this is a early version of the mod, the performance is really impressive. I am getting a pretty solid, I think 90 frames per second is what it's kind of locked to at the moment. And it feels it. It does feel it. Every now and then there'll be a moment of slowdown, like a bit of hitching as you load around a corner and there's, I guess, a lot of traffic or a lot of people, a lot of kind of density. But for the most part, it just runs really well. It's pretty crazy how like busy and alive this city feels. I never really stop and smell the roses when I play a game flat screen. I just kind of get cracking and just get on with it. But when you're in VR and you can look around at all the small details and kind of really breathe it in, it does give you a chance to kind of appreciate just how well put together these worlds are. And this is a very well put together open world city. The traffic behaves right as well. Come on, don't start playing up now. I just said you behave right. Turn the corner, that's it. Figure it out. Figure it out. Right, now you guys go. Come on. There we go. See, it's impressive. It's impressive little details. I really like it. Right. This is Spider-Man in VR. This is a brand new PC VR mod coming soon. When it's ready, it will be here. Now, this is an early look at it. Please do bear that in mind. Any shakiness you see in the video is not going to be represented inside the headset. And I imagine much of the shakiness you're seeing on the video is going to be the HUD elements kind of jiggling around because they are static, or they move with me in VR, and that makes them appear as if they're static. It makes them appear as if they're always in the same place because they're following me around. But when you're seeing that on a flat screen, it's going to look like they're kind of moving all over the place every time I move my head. So do bear that in mind. This is a very flashy, very intense way to play one of the best open world games of the last few years. If you're a VR enthusiast, this is very cool, but you will need your strongest VR legs, I think, to really appreciate this one, especially if Luke manages to get a first-person mode implemented. That will be nuts. Now, in my communications with Luke, he did say a first-person mode isn't available yet, so I would imagine he has plans. Oh, come on, who is shooting me constantly? Stop it! I imagine he has plans for one at some point soon, or he's trying to implement one at the moment, but he's not quite cracked it yet. But either way, it's another fantastic VR product to be excited about. I know so many people who have just fallen in love with VR to the point where they don't like playing games flat screen anymore because they miss out on the 3D and the immersion. And for them, projects like this are so important because they probably wouldn't play this game otherwise. And they're missing out on an amazing game. I'm kind of not one of those people. I'll play this game regardless. I played this game on PS4 when it came out and I absolutely loved it. Come on now. Get that guy. There we go. Are they all dead? Yeah, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Mate, what are you doing? Who's this guy? Whoa, 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 whoa. Who are you? Guess what, mate? You're getting absolutely demolished. There you go. How'd you like that? Have another one. And some more. Do you know what? I'm going to throw a bloody post box at you. I don't know who that guy was. He kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah, so I would play this game flat screen. I play a lot of games flat screen still. Like, VR isn't the be-all and end-all for me. I absolutely adore it. I love the tech. And I just love seeing where it's going and seeing all the projects that are coming out of passionate modders and indie developers. I'm very passionate about VR, but I don't need it to play a good game. I'll still play a game flat screen, but I know some people have got to the point now where they're like, nope, it's VR or nothing. So projects like this that basically just convert an already incredible product into a fully 3D, fully immersive VR version of that same thing, yeah, I'm all for it. Right, we're going to finish the video up there. I'm going to go up Stark Tower, or Avengers Tower, as it is at this point in time. There we go, up we go. Oh, look at him run. Look at him running. He loves running. His favourite running is when he's running vertically. Ah, it hurts my neck. My poor neck. There it is. There's the A. Hell yeah. Right, we made it to the top of Avengers Tower. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. I'm not sure when this is coming out. I can't tell you that. I've not been made aware of any kind of release date for this mod, but do go and check out Luke's Patreon page if you're interested in seeing more flat to VR conversions like this. He works tirelessly and he does great work, and the work he's doing is only getting better and is only getting more accommodating as well. He's working on ways to make these mods work on all systems, not just the most high-end of systems. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon for another one. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, and hit subscribe. Where's that A gone? It's down there. Alright, let's fly past it as we go. Signing off. Me and Toby here. We're leaving now. Take care, guys. See you next time for another one. Peace out! Oh, this is very cool. People are just going to sit in here swinging around for hours. Just hours of swinging. They won't even play the game. They won't even do the missions. They'll just swing and try on different suits. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them at all. That's all I want to do. My day's sorted. I'm going to buy some burgers, so I'm hungry.